I can see it now. People lined up at the Habaneros taco bars. They're lined up. People going to be asking to avoid super physiological levels of Decarritos and Nandrologna sandwiches leveraged with extra sizzle on the side. I can just see it now. People are going to get jacked eating tacos. Coach Greg, and shocking, another person fails a drug test, but guess what? This time the athlete claims that it's because she ate pork, pigs, baby Gertz. Might be the best reason I've ever heard to go vegetarian. So who is the athlete and what is my take on this? And I'm going to butcher the name, but it's Shelby Houlihan or Hooligan. She was caught for using Nandrolone, also known as Deca. She was handed down a 4-year suspension, meaning the record-holding USA athlete in the 1,500, 5,000 meters cannot participate in the Olympics. Should the Olympics be taking part with the Cove? Well, that's a different story. But should she have been banned? Was it in fact caused by eating pork? So after failing the drug test, she checked back on her food log and noticed that in the hours before the test, she consumed a burrito. Subsequently, metabolites of the drug nandrolone were found in her blood results at 5 nanograms per mil. That's slightly higher than the allowable limit. She asked to be drug tested as this has happened in the past, and it has been proven that this, in fact, can happen from eating boar or pig. She let them know about consuming the burrito, which contained pork, and they failed to acknowledge this as a potential reason for failing the test, even though this has happened in the past. A 2000 study examined the consequences of boar edible tissue consumption on urinary profiles of nandrolone metabolites. Using mass spectrometry detection and quantification of 19 norandrosterone and 19 noretiacholinol in human urine. All you need to know is they gave 3 people 310 grams of the boar, which is the pig, and they failed the drug test for nandrolone. It actually does this. Nandrolone is found in the boar, and you can eat it, it gets into your system, and you can fail the drug test. They use a quadrupole mass filter, and all I can think of is that is exactly what my twin brother does in his university. He uses this equipment specifically. So this is my twin's expertise, not Editor Steve, my twin brother Alan. So he, I'm sure, would be interested in this stuff because literally does this stuff all the time. And it is not only just possible, very likely that this could cause a drug fail. What else could? Birth control. At these low levels of detection, birth control or pig meat could in fact cause a drug fail. Has to be done close to the time of the drug testing, but it definitely could result in a failure. So you may be thinking, well, eating pig meat, that's the answer. I'm going to get jacked. Or are they? No, the amount that you get is so low, it would have no physiological benefit. None. Zero. No performance benefit. Deca needs to be injected. You can't just consume Deca in pig meat and get jacked. So why would this woman who knows she's going to be drug tested, she knows for sure she's going to be drug tested, why would she use Deca, which lasts in your system for ages? It's going to be in your system for a long time if she injected it. So clearly she didn't inject it because it only lasted in your system a few hours. She then did a polygraph, passed the polygraph, hair test. In your hair, you can detect nandrolone. They tested her hair, wasn't in her hair. So no, she wasn't using it in the past. She wasn't micro-dosing. She just failed because she consumed the meat. So do I think she was trying to cheat? No. If she was actually trying to cheat to win the Olympics, there's a lot of better ways than trying to consume pig meat or using oral Deca in microdoses where she's going to fail. She failed. Oh, drug tests, they don't work. You can take anything, still pass. She's failing for something that wouldn't even cause a performance benefit. Oh, but the drug tests, they're not strict. It's so easy to just cheat the system. If it was so easy, why is this Olympic athlete not doing it? If she wanted to cheat, she could take out a cup of blood, put it in the freezer, then the night before the Olympics, reintroduce it to the body. Give her extra red blood cells, extra hemoglobin, better oxygen carrying capabilities. She'd then run faster than last time. Think that never happened? Ask Lance Armstrong what they did in the Tour de France. Pull over to the side of the road. Let's all do blood transfusion. Extra blood, extra red blood cells, extra speed. Cardiovascular sport. She's running to 1,500 meters, has the American record. Running. It won't be benefit her to take microdoses of oral Deca that won't improve her performance. So here are some of the comments. Go vegan. Of all the reasons to go vegan, this might be the strongest argument. If you think you can fail the Olympics, what you've worked on for decades to be the best in the world, and it's taken from you just for eating pig meat. Wait, what? I'm stocking up on pork meat. Well, unfortunately, it would have no performance-enhancing benefit. So how many of you out there feel that the athlete should be suspended for 4 years for missed the Olympics, of which she's the American record holder, for taking something through food that has zero performance-enhancing benefit? It would be like failing a history exam for which you were caught with a calculator that you couldn't use. Can't help you. Oh, you're failing, get a 0. If it doesn't help you, and they know that this is a cause, why ban them for 4 years? Ridiculous. Geez, didn't know the testing was that strict. Well, no, because people to this day think that all the tests are so easy to pass. Oh, we know that everyone is cheating. All professional athletes, as Filion said, all the top level ones, they're all cheating, every single one. All of them. Oh, you're being pedantic. It's hyperbole. He never actually meant all of them. Yeah, I did. He meant every single super athlete, the supreme best in the world athletes. They all must be cheating. LeBron James, Sidney Crosby, Tom Brady, all those pushing the envelope, the best in the world, must be cheating. No, they all don't have to be cheating. Yes, some are. Not most. Not like all NFL athletes, NBA athletes, NFL, MMA. They're not all cheaters. Some are, yes. And you're thinking, it is so easy to pass a drug test. Does it look easy to pass when you're failing for a Decarito or a Nandrologna sandwich? You thought it was hard to pass with a Trenbolone sandwich? Now you're failing for the Decarritos. But why would a runner use Deca? They wouldn't. It's kind of the point of this whole thing. Why would she choose to use Deca knowing she would fail if she used it? You can't get around it. And yet, it's not even in her hair follicles. If she actually cheated using the Deca, she would have failed for the hair follicle test. But do you think WADA's a bunch of genius experts? Do you think they know everything or that they care that much? Nope, you failed? Too bad. Ha! Take that! USA, you win too much. We don't like you. They can say anything they want. Why wouldn't they look at the hair follicle test, which would prove if she was actually injecting the Deca, rather than relying on a very low metabolite amount of nandrolone in her system, which was proven that it can be caused by eating pork? We're just going to say, nope, you failed, too bad. Simple. The Olympics, they don't want drugs. They don't want drug cheats. But is she a drug cheat? I'll let you decide. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Bloops are over there. Watch one of those. Don't forget to buy my friggin' cookbook where there are no Nandrolone sandwiches or Decarritos in the book. Perhaps later an anabolic burrito, but not right now. And until next time, I am out. I can just see it now. People lined up at the... Does anyone in the house know of a place that would sell burritos?